What's up, guys? I'm LegoLord, and this is my workshop. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is going to be your questions and answer series number 2. I'm going to be answering your guys' questions that you post down in the comments. So if you want to be featured in the next episode of your questions answered, you can put your question in the comments below, and I might actually answer it. So before we start, thank you for all the people who submitted the questions. I really appreciate that. It helps me make more content for you, and it gives you guys a little bit more insight into how I make these videos and other stuff like that. So if you are new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, and let's get into it. First question, how do you get money for Lego? So I get money for Lego from a bunch of different sources. The main one probably is cutting grass and shoveling snow. Right now it's winter, so I shovel snow and I get money from that. And then in the summer I cut grass, and that helps fund my Lego. At 14 you can actually get a job. So a lot of people don't think you can get a job till like 16, but for example, McDonald's actually hires at 14. So there are some places who will hire you at 14. And then actually, this is kind of surprising, Lego investing. So it's kind of a weird topic, but you can actually invest in Lego. So like what I do, I have about 40 sets that I actually showed those off in my sealed set collection video. I'll put that down below at the end of the video. Anyway, and I have about 40 of them. So basically what I do, I go to Walmart and Target and stuff and look for the sets that are about to go out, that Lego's about to retire, and try and find some on clearance. And those are the sets that I buy. Then I hold them for about 6 to 9 months, about that area, and then I sell them on eBay. That actually gets you a lot of money, because Lego is actually one of the safest investments you can make. It's almost impossible to lose money on Lego. You can, if you know what you're doing, you'll like hardly ever lose. It's almost impossible because Lego almost always goes up in value. So it's a really good investment from that point of view. And just in general, if you do a little bit of research and pick the right sets, you can actually make a lot of money on it. So that's how I make my money for Lego, a bunch of different ways. Maybe you guys can try it if you are struggling to find an income source to supply your Lego hobby. Next question. How much have I spent on Lego? So it's kind of complicated. On my own, it's kind of insane, but ever since I was little, I've only spent my money on Lego. So honestly, probably between $5,000 and $7,000 of my own money that I've made, got for birthdays, all that kind of stuff, like since I was like 5 or 6 years old, has gone almost entirely to Lego. But like in general, like if I sold my whole collection, because like every Christmas, birthday, I always ask for Lego. So that's how I get my collection. And I probably have about between $10,000 and $15,000 just in Lego parts that if I sold, I could get on it. So quite a bit of money to spend on plastic bricks, but it's what I like to do, and it's awesome. Next question. This one was funny. How am I so good at building Lego? Really, it's not that, I don't want to say it's not hard, because it is, but a lot of it, that's kind of one of my gifts that I have, is building with Lego. I'm pretty creative, and that lends itself really well to it. Artistic people are usually also good with it, because those kind of people can usually build well. A lot of it, though, most of it probably, is honestly practice. Because I've been building Lego ever since I was 5 years old, and just doing that, like, over and over, you'll learn from your mistakes and see what, like, looks good to you. So my parents helped me a lot with that, because they always encouraged me to do Lego and stuff. So, like, I have been playing with Lego for, like, forever, and that's all I do. So, with that much experience and stuff, it really helps you get good at the craft. Another major thing is, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So, some of you guys might know Matthew, the Brick Whiz. I also watch David Hall. Those are my two main ones, really. And I just watch them primarily, and a lot of other people. And I see what they build, how they do it. You can actually go on, like, Google, search up images, and you can look at some Lego mocks, look at some different tutorials that people do, how they did it, different cool techniques that they did, and that helps a lot, because over time you'll develop and you'll become a better builder through that process. And final question for today's video, why did I start YouTube? Really, YouTube, I just wanted to share what I do with everybody else, because I'm stuck down here in my basement, and nobody else sees it, really. So it was really cool for me to be able to share that with everybody, because then, like, if I'm talking with my friends and they're like, oh, you do Lego, that's cool. They don't really understand, like, what it is. So I can show them that. And I really would just want to share it with everybody else, because I think it's really cool, and I think Lego's wonderful. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribe to my channel. And again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I will almost 100% answer them in the next video. These Your Questions Answered videos, they're not going to be on a certain basis, because I don't have enough questions coming in regularly to do that. I'd like to start getting them to once a week. Maybe put out 4 videos a week. Right now I'm at 2, but I'd like to eventually get to that point when I can get enough questions from you guys. So these are really just going to be, I'm trying to go every 3 to 4 weeks once I can get enough comments to supply these questions. So thank you guys for watching. That's all. I'm LegoLord, and this is my workshop.